someday. I stood and watched those guys leave us behind and fly to space. I understood only too well. From that day on, we were forsaken humans.
Get down here, murder.
Finally found your own justice. This memorable day marks your graduation from your false self.
Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed?
You don't get to rush this.
And the people who hear it, they'll never forget me. Part of me will echo in their hearts forever.
Who's relying on me to help her? How can I call myself a hero who saves everybody? Take me with you! Take me away from here!
He wouldn't be afraid to show his normal side, if he had one. His mother has a tattoo that reads, Geek. At conventions, cosplayers ask if they can touch him. He is the geekiest man in the world. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I drink wine. Stay geeky, my friends.
A broke hood meal right there. Get a piece of bacon and cut and the canned corn and put the bacon in it. Damn. Or the noodles with the hot dogs in it. Damn. Give me some old honey bread. Flip that R. Kelly song. Give me that honey bread. Give me that honey bread right now. Just I don't know. I'll think of something. That struggle-roni. That's a good one. I love my struggle-roni. It's the cheapest kind of food. Always comes right when my pockets are real tight. Woo! Only struggle-roni can give that special poop. It's Gondor!
What? My name? You got a problem with it?
So long, man. Have a good rest.
Fuck you! Hey, help me!
Chocobles in the sky. I thought they couldn't fly. Grab the sticks, some tips and tricks. We're role playing. I can be anyone in an RPG. Don't be nasty. We're role playing. I can go anywhere. Action or ATB, still an RPG.
Hello, Miss Lady. Please give us some privacy. You just died last night.
I'm Quentin Williams, and Geekdonald's restaurants have given me the time to talk about something we both really care about. Geeks are the reason that Geekdonald's has funded their Keep It Dry program, a national FAP awareness effort. Think about this. Many of you fapping the hentai right now are under the age of 18. Do you realize that at 18, you've only lived 1/4 of your life? When you're looking at naked anime and video game characters, you're only cheating yourself to ever look at them the same again. And believe me, if you stop fapping the hentai all the time, you won't feel so guilty. Listen, you got 3/4 of your life left to go. That's at least 3 more lifetimes for you. So stop blowing it. Stop fapping to hentai. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. Geekdonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to look at all the sites with real people and not just naked video game and anime characters. And so do I.
I don't know how to be. No crib on MTV. God only knows. Got my mini-me in the GP. See how it goes. Yeah, a little creepy.
Time for another geek idea, bad idea. Geek idea, playing Pokemon cards with friends. Bad idea, fighting friends over Pokemon cards. The end.
What do you think of this? You like it?
Excuse us, please.
Sure, talk amongst yourselves.
Look at, then they do a slow motion on it. Okay, you killed me, bro. Screw you, punk. That's why you extinct. Why are you even in the garden? Your mama's a reptile amphibian. You punk. That's why Gohan ate your tail. I was way back.
It's Gerald. Not fair. But there's nothing we can do about it unless...
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ether engines activated. Launch.
Geek Show's bringing back your Saturday.
So then, what can I get you?
12 hours. That's right, 12 hours.
Tank 040. You monsters!
Of pure, unadulterated role play.
Time to train the disciple.
Starting at noon, Live a Live with Live a Live.
You happy with your lot in life?
Followed by Xenoblade 3.
How are you inside me?
Triangle Strategy weighs in at 2.
Scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses at 3.
Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you.
Valkyria Chronicles checks in at 4.
You'll be leader of Squad 7 now. Man.
Then Octopath Traveler 2 at 5.
There's no need for flattery.
Star Ocean 6 launches at 6.
Captain's orders. Evacuate immediately.
Lost Odyssey at 7.
Wait, let go, my throat!
Forspoken kicks off the nightcap at 8.
You, the one talking to me right now, are this cuff?
Final Fantasy 16 gets summoned at 9.
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed.
Stranger of Paradise at 10.
Darkness veils the world. 4 warriors of light shall come.
Yakuza Like a Dragon closes out the night at 11. The most role-playing games on Saturday outside of Japan.
Right.
Wow, you face a night of terror.
Lights out for a minute, all right?
And here you thought it was safe to go outside.
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get.
Archives, Saturdays from noon to midnight.
Gondor, what? My name? You got a problem with it? That's probably not the one that it was. What's good with y'all? What is good? I don't want to say it's late. It's 9 something here. Before we jump into some other stuff, I don't know why I can't share like my stories and stuff. I don't know why that's tripping. Like lately on Instagram, I don't know what's going on with that. Where I don't know, I used to be able to share like I don't know. It's only, I don't know if it's because it's on my internal or my external or my memory card. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, that's some threads. Let's see. It would be nice. Now it wants to show up. Well, maybe because I had it on Reels. Yo, what's up with you, Draft? What is the scoop? Hope all is well with you. What did I say? No, both of y'all stay at home. I have it, can I do 2 links? Ooh. Oh, you can only add 1 link sticker. Oh. Just chilling. Had a long day today. Okay. Well, I appreciate you getting some relaxation in with your man's Q. We just chilling, man. We've been doing tutorials for the last, this is the 2nd week. So we just been hitting up some tutorials and relearning RPG Maker. It's few things I need to do. I've been slacking y'all on some of my stream stuff, especially here on the Twitch side. On the YouTube side, it's not so bad. And I don't know when YouTube's going to catch up to Twitch, or if they even want to, if it matters or not, for them to do that. They don't have to do it, where they can get some of the things. I don't know if it's like a patent or some kind of something that Twitch can have certain things that YouTube can, or YouTube just don't want to do it. And what I'm talking about is still completely with the raids. Also, well, now you can do gifts. I love the VIP. How that's, I like the moderator. You know, it's funny. I like the sword and on for the mods here on Twitch, and then here on YouTube, because we restreaming, I do like the wrench. So I would like to the VIP with diamond is nice. So if YouTube had some kind of VIP, because you don't want to mod everybody. Like, I learned that you don't even want to VIP everybody. I remember I was gonna VIP some people, and it was like something came and tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like, I listen, because the moment I was thinking about VIP, and it was a few people, they act like they start cutting up and acting 12 in my damn stream, and I'm like, well, what are you? What? 12,000 days old? What the hell? And that's yeah. What are you? Are you a kid? So I was like, nah. Drav is like, VIP me, bro. Get your points up, baby. Get your points up, baby. I got it out there. 100K is 30 hours. Look, bro, that's an RPG. I figure I make it, if I haven't already VIP'd a person, I figure I make it accessible, because I feel that the VIPs are people who they're either here more than the moderators but don't have to do the moderator job. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, man. Yo, what's up with you? Miggy in the building. I don't have that, bro. That's not I don't have that unlocked, sir. I don't know if I ever had that unlocked. But what's good with you, bro? I know it's shit. It's midnight. It's midnight, and the mood is right. Gonna have some fun, show you how it's done. M-I-G-G. I was gonna say, I ain't never heard. Mega, that danger mega. I never put the 3 and 3 together. Also, and look it, I was born in 1900s, and not until this day, it didn't hit me that my initials are the first 2 damn letters on the keyboard. And I wouldn't have gotten it until last night. I was playing some Grand Blue Fantasy. Get that Grand Blue Fantasy, y'all. If you love that high fantasy, I am not being sponsored. I'm just telling you the game is worth it. It's only $60. It's not 70. And I think you can get to a decent part in the game before Rebirth comes, if you get it this week. And if you want that serial number for the physical, then you got to get that day one. And they still should have day one, because it's kind of like a rare game. If you have Streamlabs or Stream Elements, you can do that. Yeah, I got both actually, but I go off of Stream Elements. I just don't have it unlocked. I just don't have I didn't check it or set it up. I got the points if you wanna stick around for a minute. Get a good lather in. But I appreciate you stopping through, Draft. How's the games going? What was I about to do first? This I want to fix, because speaking of points, Sammy's tripping, and due to an event sub limitations, please select one Twitch account listed to the new followers in the Twitch connections and connect Twitch again. Currently listening to new folder events for the Geek Show. See, I fixed this before, but right now I'm manually having to do my Twitch alerts or Akasha stuff through here. So when somebody uses the channel point stuff, for instance, if somebody was to use, you gonna work for me, or you gonna just, thank you, Akasha. Which I got a chance to use the other day. We was talking about Switch. We was talking about spoilers or something. But I want to fix this. I don't think that'll take too long. But I don't really know what I did wrong. Yeah, that's me. I don't know if I did something wrong to it, or I unhooked it or something. I can't tell y'all. Okay, what I exactly did. The games be okay, but I miss RPG turn-based games that are actually well made. I was talking about creating the games, but I think you were working on the game. I'm right? I think you was working on some Maker stuff, not RPG Maker, but just creating games too. Grand Blue Fantasy is really old school game, but it is action based. I like it. I've really been enjoying myself. I think I'm mid chapter 4. And that's why I was trying to get to a good point in the game before I stop. Because I've been trying to squeeze in. I got a new regimen, y'all. Because I have not, your boy has not been playing the games that I need to be playing lately. Or just in general. And again, I'm going to sell myself on this archives. That has made me play so many games again. But it's also made me like some kind of a machine, because I play the games in a mechanical way. It's fun, but in a mechanical way. I break, because I play it in chapters. So like I always come to a stopping point, and it's when I do that now, honestly, what has helped me too, and you know what, things in life happen that way a lot of times. Things in life will happen to a part where it'll make you have to adjust. You know what I mean? So you'll have to do something to go with the ebb and flows of things. That's also why water's my favorite element, because water, whatever container you put it in, I don't have my container here, but whatever container you put it in, it does that shape. It's adaptable. And that's kind of how you got to be with life. I'm not completely there yet. I've learned a lot, seen a whole lot. What is this? Oh, what did I touch that's going to make? I don't want to go to Steam. Leave me alone. We'll play this. Let me know if that's too loud for y'all, because I just want to put something on. But we was talking about that way earlier, like a lot of functionalities that you can do with Twitch, you still can't do with YouTube. But it has been a benefit, and I do need to do this too. Let's see if I can do this here. I don't think. Where is it? You said, well, I have a great game title plus a bit of story, but the story is still in the works. Yeah, I feel you. The main thing is, too, the characters. And you know what I really love? Playing a lot of these great games lately. Xenoblade, Xenogears, Xeno, Chrono Trigger, Grand Blue, The Last Story. I forgot I've been playing that too recently. Skies of Arcadia. A lot of the older games, especially like these retro games and stuff, they had you had to use and incorporate the gameplay. It's a bit loud. Okay. You have to choose the, I'll turn this down this way. Cool. Let me see something here. Wait. Hold up. Hey, what was it? I don't even know. Does this even work anymore? I don't even know if that's going. It won't even let me do it here. Let me try this real quick. I don't want to. It might. It's two things, so bear with me for about 30 seconds here if it starts buffering, because I'm opening another tab, and it's raining, and I got Spectrum. So if you know, you know. I want to try. I want to see something. Let me know if it sounds okay now. Okay, here we go. Is it on here? Do I? I I think it is. I used to have it, a Restream bot. I could have sworn I had the Restream bot. Okay, go to the Restream, select the options to create a new account, log in, yada, 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 follow the prompts, add the, because what I want is perfect, good, cool. What you playing on, man? What's good, man? I know you got some kind of game going on. It's so many games. Miggy, what did you pick up Reloaded? I haven't picked up Reloaded yet. You see, I threw up the hand. I thought about going to get, I said, hey, bruh, after watching that damn Final Fantasy Rebirth as well, I'm like, I'm gonna wait. Cause I've been triple dipping. Final Fantasy X, well, technically I ain't been triple dipping, but I've been having my hand in the cookie jar on a lot of different games lately. Okay. Okay, click add destinations, give Restream access to your account. Okay. It should just be a bot that I'm able to download, isn't it? Okay, open Restream chat. Okay. In the bottom corner, go to settings, select pop-up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's the bot. Okay. Relay on looking forward to incoming chat messages for. Okay, here it is. I think this is a do it then. All right, let's see. If somebody's on YouTube, or I can see either one though. So, because what I wanted to do is to pop up. So then, when somebody's on the other one, then you can still have a conversation with somebody else, because sometimes people still, which I like, is funny too for a lot of folks who follow me on both, y'all who follow me on YouTube and Twitch. It's funny because I do that with some people. I'll be like, okay, well, I'll go to the one where it's not as many people, just to say what's up, to have that algorithm. I wish Twitch did have a like system, or a heart system for it. That would be better. Hearts and Zelda ain't got the heart system like we liked it no more. A heart system where we were able to break down like the likes, where you press it. They got that on YouTube too now, where you can press the likes and have a whole bunch of likes. I've never seen a dude get a whole bunch of likes on his stream. Not a bad thing. I'm just talking about normally the hearts is like, if you watch some female streamers, sometimes like she logs on and then she got 1 million hearts. You're like, thank you for the hearts. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like, sis, listen, no, hey, baby. You didn't do nothing. Why these dudes? Why you getting hearts? You just, okay. You didn't even win. You didn't even beat the stage. You did. Let me stop before you're hating. No, I'm just making an observation. I don't want no trouble. It's Wednesday. It's hump day, and it's raining. I like the rain. So now, check. We did that. Persona 3. 1 million copies in a week. First Atlas game to do that. Also, I told y'all, you still, dude, I haven't touched Power World. I ain't touched Power World. Here, let me check something. I want to see how this looks. I want to see if it showed up. Hold on. I want to see if it showed up. Yeah, it showed up. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I was telling, mentioning to you earlier. If you want to get it now and you want the serial number, you got to go get it Mal. I didn't see where it said number. I didn't see where it said it, and I don't know why it was. I was a little weirded out because my Final Fantasy VII is first. I understand that. This one, this game right here, it's come out too close to Final Fantasy, and I really think if any game so far can contend with it, but I gotta play Reloaded. And look, it's so many RPGs and Infinite Wealth. These are slurp your soul out freaking games. But I don't see where it says on here. I don't see where it says the day one. I could be wrong. I don't see where it says it on there. But apparently it's day one or something on it. Well, I like when games do this. It's when they have the dual cover. I don't know which one I like the most. I do like this one. And I do like the other one too. So that's cool. But the paper is so thin. Like they use some old recycled paper. Give me that honey bread. Give me that give me that good paper. This feels it felt. I thought, I'm like, is it leaking? Is it raining on my stuff? Because the paper felt moist. I think it's just thin. I could just be tripping. Would be the first time. But this game, I know Persona Reload is doing good. I know Reload is doing good. I don't know what the numbers on Infinite Wealth are, to be honest with you. Yo, 1,000 in the building. Oh, that's that paper? That paper, yeah, man. It's recyclable paper. It's not the business. It's not the business. So now what we're gonna do before we start, I want to see why my channel point thing's not working, and it's got to be an easy way to fix it. It's not gonna take too long. It's easier and better. Who is this? I type in Sammy, Sammi, and it bring up, ooh, Sammy Genicola? Who you? Hi. She got them Tracy Ellis Ross eyes. Bubble eyes. Thirsty much? Hey, bro. Hey, now hold on, now, player. Sammy, Twitch. Genicola. Failed to connect OBS. What? What? Oh. Let's see. Okay, so that's working. I like my welcome back. 2,000's in the building. You spent a lot. What you going to WrestleMania or what? You know who I would like to see back? I know she had she had one baby. Her and CM Punk. I think they just had one kid. AJ. AJ used to be one of my favorite wrestlers. She was cute, but I loved her personality. I wouldn't hate no CM Punk that he married AJ. My AJ's a baddie. And I feel personally, I know I just went on another, like a random tangent here about wrestling. But I think that if you're a wrestler, maybe the best thing for you is to, now, especially because women's wrestling is a big thing now. And I like women's wrestling. I like softball. I like tennis, ladies tennis. Now, I even watch the WNBA. Now, Quentin even watches the WNBA because a lot of the women, when the WNBA was first out, I don't care what nobody say, whatever you want to come at me. They was looking like me, just taller. And I just was not, I wasn't feeling it. Fundamentals, airlock tight. But just because, you know, you playing basketball don't mean you can't look like a ladies lady. That's just how I felt. All right. Oh, you spend a lot on your channel points. Oh yeah, you do. I appreciate it. So we updating it now. You spent a lot. I'm thinking you talking about WrestleMania. I just seen this post. Sammy Curly Runner, do you want to close it? Yeah, close that for me. An error occurred. Access path. Where is it? Okay, so let's see. I want it so I don't have to touch it. No, you watch it. Yeah, I know that's what made me mention. I know you are still an avid wrestling fan. An avid wrestling fan. I'm black. I got dry skin. For those of y'all who don't know, when my Mexican homie just sent me this thing. I don't know. He's my old college roommate. He sent me this thing where and I don't know if I should have been. Well, I'm not offended, but if I should have been like, bro, what are you trying to say? Because I'm blackest. That dude's kneecap too. But or should I have been more feeling a certain way with the white dude who was doing it? But it was this little. I guess it was some black dude. He had his knee. And, you know, them kneecaps and them elbows get rusty. In between these fingers, they get dry. So he took some olive oil Pam spray and sprayed it on the dude's kneecap. And it looked like he had baby oil on it. And I was like, hey, come now, hey, bro. Now we really out here smelling like chicken. Like a wing and a thigh. What the hell? What? I can't be, even if it work, I can't be going out here smell like a wing and a thigh. You know, I'm more of a little drum dude. I like the little party wing drums. I'm trying to think right now, matter of fact. Do I want to spend this money on Wingstop? Because Wingstop is expensive. And I'm frugal. Do I want this Wingstop on Saturday? On Sunday? Or do I want to go to like one of these little, it might be raining too. So last time I had a Super Bowl party, it rained. That's when the Rams lost to the Patriots. Shit, I hated that game. Freaking Tom Brady. I'm slacking on my meme skill. Hey man, you ain't the only one. I love wrestling on all fronts. You're not the only one. Hey, what's up with Brock Lesnar? What's up with that? I just heard about that. Does anybody know what's up with Brock Lesnar? He had some lawsuit or something against Vince McMahon, and now Vince McMahon is, or I'm not gonna say Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon has stepped down, but he has some kind of something on him where he's not on the newest game. They took him off the cover. Oh, I haven't seen the Vince McMahon allegation. Yeah, I ain't even messed with him. It don't really surprise me. And it's not a Vince McMahon thing. It's a powerful man thing. Like, and let's put it this way. Everybody did something. Everybody got some kind of dirt. He can just do more dirt and sweep it under the rug because he got that paper. You know. Yeah, now. So, where are you, Sammy? Let me close this. Got that paper. Did it just do that to me? Did it just take down the whole? Hold up. But yeah, draft. If you still here, bro. So, speaking of Streamlabs, I have Streamlabs. Thank you for reminding me. I have Streamlabs. Let me do this real quick before I completely buffer the hell out, because yeah. Or stream. I have Streamlabs and Stream Elements. I use I want to say Streamlabs. I use some of their browser sources for Akasha on YouTube. And I also use Streamlabs when I am using RetroArch, because for whatever reason, when I record using OBS or OBS pretty much, or even NVIDIA's thing. I think it kills the damn system so much, and a lot of people had that problem. So I kind of found a way to, I don't know why it does it. Maybe because I don't have as many effects and stuff on, and we're not gonna do this now because it's taking too long. But Streamlabs, I guess because I only have like 2 or 3 scenes up, it goes really smooth for when I'm recording PC and other work. But normally I just use OBS. Oops. I was trying to do, that's your recycling. Sammy. That's Sammy core, because it removed my, you know, you can see it removed. Oh no, there it is. There it is. So it came back. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to manually search for it. Why aren't you connected to my bridge? Oh, there we go. Okay, main OBS. Failed to connect OBS, wrong password. Okay. What? Do I actually have to do it in OBS here? I like them channel points. I like them where I don't have to touch them. And I don't have the little small window open because, well, y'all don't need to be all up in that business. Y'all don't need to be up in Masurio's business. Oh, is it, you know what? Is it because I'm using Restream? That might be why. Sammy is a streaming assistant that lets Twitch and YouTube live audience in. Yeah, I know that. With Sammy, you can remotely do. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give it a few more minutes. I can't fix it here about 10. I'm gonna just go on about my business. I'm thinking that's why it's doing that. Maybe it has something to do with that. Yeah. We gonna get into, man, we gonna be here for a minute, at least for a couple hours. I try to at least by bare minimum give 2 hours, so we good. I'll probably be here till, what time is that? Till about 11 my time. And it's Hoop Day. We got some tutorials already queued up, but first, let me reintroduce myself. No, let me reiterate. I want to fix this Sammy thing for the channel points. Let's see. I'm just not showing you guys the screen because you don't need to be up in materials. You know? You know? I trust y'all. I love y'all, but you don't need to be in my keys. Here, let's do this for you. Draft, this is for you. Well, it's not just for you. We'll change the music too. And you can see the little waifus run around. Huh, I never tried Connect 4. Boom. Do you let me go? This is what we got thus far. I don't want to do that. Because move out of the way. Move. Ah. Okay. Would you stop? I got it where she follows me, but yikes. Leave me alone, lady. I don't know why it's doing that. That's bothering me. Maybe it's... I don't know if it's because it's on maybe if I disconnect it. So let me reconnect it. I don't see where it keeps going on about my password. I got the password and everything in there. Okay. Yeah, that's just some of the things here. Huh. Voice mod. I didn't know it could do that. I guess I should have. I'm glad it's free again. Well, somebody got it, but they got it. They have it in a whole damn 2-hour stream. Who is that? That's not Nutty. No, that's not Nutty. With Restream. Maybe if I just put connect Sammy to Restream. You know, it's all about how you answer the question, really.
In the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about a couple different tools called StreamerBot and Atem. These are two different programs that you can use to automate OBS, create huge multi-action events kind of like a Stream Deck, and then have them triggered by channel points or hotkeys on your keyboard. But whatever happened to Board? Do you guys remember Board? That was the very first tool ever created.
Let's go faster through here. I want to see
the very first video of Board, like.
Is he gonna tell me it's gonna be a way?
Click on Show Connect Info and copy whatever your server password
See, he covered his numbers.
Just go into Sammy and paste that into the password.
I think I've already watched this one before.
We just created are all grayed out, and we actually can't control any of these.
Okay, wait.
Pay for it. So connect it to YouTube and click on Done. The last red status icon. Twitch, that means you have successfully whatever. Just click authorize here And then when that's done, you should see your account here. You can also link another account as your bot account if you've ever used something like Night64 and launch Sammy Core. It's gonna complain here, more info, run anyway. Yes, just click yes here. Before we do anything, the first thing that we want to do is get Sammy connected to OBS because, well, you want to control OBS, right? So click on OBS connections, then go over to OBS, click on Tools and WebSocket Server Settings, and make sure the Enable WebSocket Server check is enabled because this is the way that Sammy communicates with OBS. And then click on Show Connect Info and copy whatever your server password is and just go into Sammy and paste that into the password box. Click Auto Connect and then click the Connect button here. And if it turns green over here, that means Sammy is successfully connected to OBS. Next, we're going to connect Sammy to our Twitch account so we can use channel points and chat commands and all that kind of stuff. So click on Twitch Connections and check this box that says Auto Connect so you don't have to do this every time.
So let's
click
see.
Link Streamer Account. And it's going to open up Chrome or whatever.
If that's going to help me.
Just click Authorize here. And then when that's done, you should see your account here. You can also link another account as your bot account. If you've ever used something like Nightbot, you can use Sammy as a replacement for Nightbot, but then also use your own custom bot name so it looks customized and cool in your stream. So just click on bot account. It'll open up another window here. Make sure that you log in with whatever bot account you want to use and just click authorize and it should pop up here. So mine is called Nutbody. So whenever I use a command in Sammy, it's gonna pop up with my Nutbody account instead of something like Nightbot or whatever. Again, make sure you check the status icons here. If it says green next to Twitch, that means you have successfully connected to Twitch. Sammy also supports YouTube, so if you're a YouTube streamer, you can set it up so that when people use super chats, you can control OBS and toggle filters and all that kind of stuff. So click on YouTube.
I still don't see what it's doing there.
I've never done this before, but I think you just click on obtain a token. Sign in with Google. Yep, allow. All right, so it has a refresh token. We're gonna copy this and just paste it into this box. Click on link. There we go. So I see my icon there, so that means I'm connected to YouTube, and click on done. The last red status icon that says bridge. So bridge is gonna be the way that you can test your follower alerts and your sub alerts and all your different cheering and bits and all that kind of stuff. So click in where it says bridge and open in browser. This page will make more sense later, but what I suggest you do is copy the path here and then go into OBS, click on docs, custom browser docs, and we're gonna add bridge and just paste the URL here. So this will ensure that
all right, well,
bridge
forget it.
is open.
I'm not even gonna mess with it too much anymore because I just cut it on off.
Again, you'll see what bridge does for you later, but for now, just trust me and make sure that you
I appreciate you, Nutty. Thank you, sir.
So all the boring stuff is out of the way. Now we can get to the interesting part.
Yeah, I have seen this video
Sammy do stuff
before.
So,
all right, so we were on last time. I think this is making armors and weapons now.
So, good news everybody. Today's tutorial is very simple because we're going over weapons and armors. As you can see, we're in the weapons tab right now, and we're going to go create a new weapon right now to be given to our protagonist.
Oh!
So let's create a new weapon called Cane. Oh, where's our Cane?
Where is
gun.
he?
We'll give it an armors.
Where are you?
So, good news everybody.
Oh.
Today's tutorial is going to be very simple because we're going over weapons and armors. As you can see, we're in the weapons tab right now, and we're going to go create a new weapon right now to be given to our protagonist. So let's create a new weapon called Cane. Oh, where's our Cane? Gun. We'll give it an icon of a gun icon. As you can find right here, we can go to our description. We'll say, this is a shooting weapon. Be careful with it. Because you got to be careful with guns, you know. Anyway, enough messing around. Let's go through what each and all of these little things we can do with ours are, whatever, etc. Weapon type. You can define all different weapon types in the system tab, or actually types tab, I believe. And then in here, you can make sure there's different weapon types. And of course, each type is going to have different effects, such as some types might give you special ability to use certain skills, other types may give you certain benefits for being a certain actor, all these crazy stuffs. For the time being, just set certain basic groups you can input each weapon into. For example, our gun is going to go into the gun weapon type, believe it or not. Furthermore, you can also set a price, As you can probably guess, this is what's going to be used to sell it in the shop. We'll set to 400. The animation, we'll say the animation when used is going to be a piercing effect, so we'll do pierce effect. And now here comes the parameter changes. Now these are going to be the stat changes that occur when an actor equips this gun. So when the actor equips a gun, let's begin to like gain 20 attack, but they say lose about 10 luck. So negative 10 luck for that, but plus 20 attack for that. And that's really all I have to do. You can use these to manipulate if you're going to gain defense, magic attack, lose agility, lose max HP, etc, etc. Once again, the armor is going to be very similar. Let's create a new armor right now and go do that. So let's first find an icon this time so we can get some ideas. So let's find a wrench. Yes, a wrench is going to be one of our little armors we can equip. So wrench, description, place in bag for better defense. As you see right there, we'll set it to an armor type. Once again, these are going to all be defined within the types thing right there. So we'll set it to light armor. The equipment type, we can set the shield, head, body, or accessory. It's going to be an accessory. Next, we'll set the price to make so whatever it's going to be sold in shops for, so 30 gold. The parameter changes. For what the parameters are going to be changed to when an actor equips this weapon, item, armor. So we'll set so the defense gets 100. 100 more defense when we're equipping the wrench. And that's really all there is for weapons and armors. Let's actually go back to our map and make sure this person right here gives us our wrench and our, gun. So all you do is go here, go into the events, change weapons or change armors to give weapons or armor. So we'll change weapons, we'll increase our gun by 1, hit OK, and that'll be good to go. We'll go in here, we'll change armors, we're going to set it so we have a wrench increased by 1 and add it into our equipment. And that should be good to go. Let's also add a dialogue that says, gained a gun and wrench. Yeah. Now once we go into the game, we'll talk to the person, we'll get our gun and our wrench, we'll hit OK, we'll go into our inventory, we'll go into our items, we'll go to our weapons, we'll find our gun, we'll go into our armor, we'll find our wrench, and we'll be like, yes, we got our armor, we got our weapon, we are good to go. Let's equip it onto our actor. So we'll go to equip, we'll equip it onto our actor, so we'll do equip weapon, and it's not there. We go to equip, say, our accessory, we can equip the wrench, and as you can see, removing it, so when we highlight it, it says we're going to gain 100 defense right here, so we can equip it. If we try to remove it, we're going to go back to little 46 defense, which means nothing. But let's focus on something for a second. When we go to sword, we can't equip the gun for whatever reason, and that's because weapons are set into groups, and these groups define whether or not an actor can equip this weapon. So what am I talking about? Let's go back to the actors and find out. So if we go back to our actors or our classes for this example, we can make it so a certain actor or class can use a certain weapon. So if we go over here, we'll see this this class, hero, can equip a sword, general armor, light armor, and a small shield. Since wrench fell into light armor section, that meant that our actor right here could equip the wrench. But this class hero can't equip, say, a weapon that is a gun. So they can't equip the weapon gun thingy, unless we make it so they can. And to do so, guess what we have to do? We have to go all the way to this equip section right here. We make it so equip weapon, gun, and now make it so this class, the hero class, can equip gun weapons. So now back in the game, if we go to equipped once again and go to our protagonist, go to equipped, we'll find that, hey, now we can equip one of these guns. It'll increase our attack by 10. We'll equip it and we'll say, hey, now we have a gun. Yeah! And for the most part, that's really all there is for weapons and armors. Just make it so you have certain weapons, certain armors, make it so certain classes can or cannot equip these weapons or armors to make it so certain limits or not limits at all. Perhaps you want to go down to the types and make so there's only one type of armor, one type of weapon, and every actor can equip this weapon or armor, so you don't have to worry about having all these crazy different limits and confusingness in your game. On the other hand, you can make so there's 100 types of weapons, 100 types of armors, 100 types of equipment types, and then use them to manipulate everything and make it so it's impossible to get anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's up to you what you're going to do in your game. And that's all for this tutorial. I guess that's really it. So like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, RPG Maker tutorial. Now when it comes to creating your battles within your RPG Maker MV game, there's one final thing you need to keep in mind, which is the states. No, not those states. I'm referring to the states which are these states. The passive effects, the basic abilities, the status effects, it's hard to explain, but you get the idea. Nearly every RPG has some form of states. For example, we have the knockout, which is what the actor is going to be afflicted with when they're knocked out. There's blind, which causes blindness and causes the hit rate to be lowered. There's confusion, rage, silence, oh yeah, all this crazy. You get the idea just by looking at these states, what they do, and what they're meant to be. And in today's tutorial, we're going to be looking at how we can create our own state and what all these crazy little functions mean and do. So let's go to change maximum, let's create another one, and let's get straight into it. We'll call this one my state. There we go. We'll choose an icon to be shown on the player when this state is afflicted on them, and we'll make it this flask right here, I guess. There we go. Now, part 1, the most important part of a state is its restriction. Now, restriction forces a player to perform a certain action, or no actions at all, depending on what their restriction is. So, for example, if it's set to none, this player can select their moves and there won't be a problem. But if it's set to attack an enemy, as you see right here, then the player is not going to be able to choose any move. Instead, they're going to be forced to attack an enemy every turn when they had this state afflicted on them. Same applies to attack anyone, attack an ally, so if you want to create some sort of confusion or mind manipulation state, you'd use these restrictions. And finally, there's also cannot move, which just means this player's turn is going to be completely skipped when they had this state afflicted. Now, the way restrictions work is that if you have multiple states afflicted on a single actor, the one that's the lowest on the list takes priority. So for example, if you have one that says attack an enemy and another one that says attack an ally, the player is going to be forced to attack an ally since that one takes priority. Now, don't get that confused with the actual priority right here, which actually just refers to what's displayed. So what I mean by that is that this can be a number between 0 and 100, as you see right here, and depending on what has the highest priority, that's what's going to be shown on the actor. It doesn't necessarily mean that that actor doesn't have the states, it's just that there's a limited amount of spaces that the icons for the states can be shown, and so if you want a very important state to be shown on the actor, you'd give it a higher priority. But if you have something less important, say blindness, I mean, it is important, but if you have multiple different states, it would not be that high as compared to something like rage, which has 70, confusion, which has 75, sleep, which has whoa, it should be 90. I switched it for some reason.
It is
a 90.
Sleep
has a 90 priority, and so for our state, we'll set it to something like 20, which means if we have only this state, we'll see that we have it through this icon. But if we have like 5 or 6 states, we're probably not going to have any indication that this state has this state because the icon is not shown because our priority is that low. Did that make sense? Hopefully it did. Anyway, next comes this SV or side view battler things. What I mean by this is that the side view battlers can have special animations for if your player has this state afflicted on them. So for example, we have 4 motions. Normal, which is the default motion the player is going to be moving in. Abnormal, which means the player's going to have a different stance and movement while they're standing in a side view battler. We'll get into that later. You can see these just by testing them out. We have sleep, which means the player will be lying on the ground at sleeping when this is occurring, and dead, which means the player will just be lying there dead when this state is afflicted. Yep. And we also have the SV overlay, which is going to be a small animation that plays over top the side view battler when it's going. So you can see all the lists. You can just choose one like silence, go into a battle, check out how it looks. We'll get into that later. But for now, let's continue. Now we have the removal conditions. Now this is going to be conditions in which, if the condition is true, the state gets removed. So a basic one you probably want to have for most of your states is remove at battle ends, which means the state's going to be removed when the battle ends. Another one you have is remove by restriction, which means that if this state gets overridden, like its restriction, if it gets another state that has a higher restriction than this one, then this state, the lower state, is going to be removed completely if this is checked. If this is unchecked, it'll still keep the state on the actor even if the restriction is higher, and the other effects will still take into account, such as the traits and all this stuff here. Furthermore, we also have just a timer for how long it'll take till the state is removed. We can have action end, and this will be a certain amount of turns until it ends, or we can have turn end, and it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be identical pretty much, except action end means it'll be removed after the player acts in the turn, but turn end means it'll only be removed at the very end of the turn. And this is really just going to be based off of your mechanics in your game. Do you want all your states and everything to be prioritized based on each turn, or do you want everything to happen in the moment when it's happening? But anyway, like I said, if we set something like action end and we set this to like 3 and 3 and 7, this will mean that this state will be at least on the player for 3 turns, and it can have a maximum of 7 turns, and it can be anything in between.
Oh, that's actually interesting.
3, that means this state will be guaranteed to have 3 turns and only 3 turns when the player is afflicted with it. Now, down here we have the remove by damage. This will mean that there's a certain amount of chance every time the player is damaged for the state to be removed. Right now, this will make it so there's a 100% chance that this state will be removed when the player is damaged by it. So if we set something like 20, there'd be a 20% chance that this state will be removed when the actor is hit with a skill or item or damage anyway from the enemies. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Walking. Now, this will occur to states that you can have outside of battles, and this just simply means this is how many steps it'll take for this state to be removed from the actor. So if we set it to like 20 steps, that means this state will be removed from an actor after walking on the world map for 20 steps. Next comes the messages. These will just be a simple battle log messages that appear on the very top when the player is afflicted with the state, inflicted with the state persists, and it's removed. So pretty much what you do is just say, if the actor's name goes here, it'd be like, actor has...
You gotta get your spell check out for this. You gotta get your spell check out. Like, seriously.
State.
I wonder, can I use spell check for this?
Something else, so we'd say like, has afflicted the state. We could put like, got da. Well, I'm just gonna leave it. Got the my this is a mess. But anyway, if the state persists, this is what appears if the state continues on each and every turn. So if it's still on a certain turn, then this message will appear. So we'll say, if the state persists, still has my state. And when the state is removed, this message will play. So it could say, target names, we can do apostrophe S, my state was removed. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not really that complex, but it does take a lot of explanation to explain how this affects the battle mechanics of the game. Now, we did all this, but we actually haven't done the most important part, which is the actual effects that the state afflicts onto the actor, which is going to be used through this traits part right here. Now, if you may have noticed, this traits section has been...
Hold on, bro.
Occurring a lot in all of our little tutorials. For example, in the actors, we have a traits bar right here. Same thing occurs in the classes, as you see right here, the weapons, as you see right here, the armors right here, and finally the states, which we're working on right now. Now, as you can probably guess, all these traits all affect the actor depending on whether the actor has this item, weapon, armor, class, etc. And for the most part, if you go in here, you'll find that, oh my gosh, there's so many different traits to choose from. And we'll actually go into the next video, where we'll actually go review each and every trait. And
yo, what's up with you, Chariot?
For the time being, we're just gonna take.
We just doing some tutorials, bro.
Go in here,
I haven't did this program since 2015, so we gotta learn it, man. I gotta relearn it. I got to relearn it. I'm a little disappointed in you, man. The reason why is because I asked you, take LeBron, give me Randall, give me Hart, and look it. I don't even want your first round picks. Listen, LeBron's going to bring New York a good $100 million just this year. I know the trade deadline's over, but just this year, he's going to give, just take him. Take him from me. Get him out of my city. I don't want him no more. I don't want you no more. Oh, man, I feel you. Oh, man. What you gaming on, dude? What's happening?
50%.
It's so many games out.
When this player is affected by this state, its attack is going to be reduced by 50%, meaning it has only half the attack now. Yeah, so let's once again review exactly what its attack is going to be reduced by 50%. Review each and every trait and its effect. But for the time being, we're just going to take something very simple, like go in here, go to parameter, attack is times 50%, which means when this player is affected by this state, its attack is going to be reduced by 50%, meaning it has only half the attack now. Yeah, so let's once again review exactly what the state is. It's called My State. It has this icon. If the player has this state, he cannot move at all, which means all of his turns are skipped. In terms of being
Oh, on
shown
that
the
Tekken
player's
8? Okay,
actual
okay.
screen,
Well, I
is a
guess
far
you will
few
have to
points,
be
which means it's
disappointed
pretty
because
long,
we
probably other
in
items
NYC.
provided.
Hey, man, look. y'all need him. Take him from me. Give me back Randall. Give me back Hart. I'll even take Fournier. We'll take his 17, 18 million contract.
We have removed by restriction.
Take
off,
this
which
man.
Can't be removed by any other states.
Shit.
Another way it can be removed is that if the player has up to 3 turns,
Get
in a
him off
battle,
my
then
hand.
it'll be removed. It can also be removed
Man.
by having the player be hit, and there's a 20%
You don't need Randall.
Finally, if
Y'all
somehow
got
get the state
look
outside
at
of battle,
y'all can
you
have
remove by
the
walking
fake
steps.
goat,
Has all these
the
messages
little
on the player.
lamb. Take
And the
him.
effects it does have on the player is that it
I don't
removes
want it
50%
no
of the
more.
player's attack. Oh, okay.
He said it for
the
me.
real question is now,
Philly
how do you
is
actually
2
get
hours
one
away
of
from
these
us.
states onto an actor
No.
or enemy? And the answer is
Who?
there
I
are
don't want
multiple
Tobias
choices,
Harris.
But one good way to do it.
What do
is
I
go
need
to
Tobias
skills,
Harris for?
Go to the effects. So we'll go to like skill 11. Give it an effect.
I don't want
that
Tobias
does
Harris. I want
state,
somebody
add
that's
state,
going to
and
fit in
add
the
state which
system.
you use, 100% chance, or you can make it like 50% chance.
If we had Randall and Hart,
when this skill is
I
used on
personally
an enemy
feel,
or
yeah,
actor,
I'm saying
it's
it. We
gonna
do
add
better
the
than with
state, my
LeBron.
state,
We
or at
pass
least
the
it's
ball
gonna have a
more.
50% chance
That's
to
why I
do
like
so.
to having it. Why
Yes.
you like having your
Another
young
way to change
core
the state is go
and
to the
building
change
up.
State right here for an event. Set a
I
certain
don't
actor
like
or
giving
the
him the
entire
ball
party to gain a certain
and
state,
he's
add or remove the state, and then
wait a
select the state
minute.
which you use. So
Wait
for
a
this-
minute. Wait a minute. See, he's so goddamn fast. Hold on, bro. He's jumped.
We have a condition that removes at the battle end, which means at the end of the battle, all these.
Yeah, I know. That's why
states-
y'all rivals with all
people
of
at
them.
the state will have it removed. We have remove by restriction, checked off, which means it can't be removed by any other states. Another way it can be removed is that if the player has it for 3 turns in a battle, then it'll be removed. It can also be removed by having the player be hit, and there's a 20% chance it will be removed. Finally, if you somehow get this state outside of battle, you can remove by walking 20
this is
steps.
interesting.
Has all these messages that can be played, and the
we
effect
did
it
all
does
that.
have on the player is that it removes 50% of the player's attack. Oh, okay. So the real question is now, how do you actually get one of these states onto an actor or enemy? And the answer is you have multiple choices, but one good way to do it is just go to his skills, go
Okay.
to the effects, so we'll go to like skill 11, give it an effect that does state, add state, and just add the state you wish to use.
State.
100%
Oh, I got the
chance, or you
perfect
can make
one.
like
State,
50%
add state,
chance.
yada yada. Okay, we're gonna go bizarre dance. That's actually interesting.
And this makes it so that when this skill
Actually, Philly is a lot closer than that. By car, maybe an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. That's close. That's kind of like here to San Diego. San Diego's like hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how fast you drive. It's not too far. Not
is
too
used on an
far.
enemy or actor, it's going to add the state, my state, or at least it's going to have a 50% chance to do so when this attack hits. Another way to change a state, 100% chance, or one good way to do it, just go to his skills, go to the effects, so we'll go to like skill 11, give it an effect that does state, add state, and just add the state you wish to use, 100% chance, or you can make it like 50% chance. And this makes it so that when this skill is used on an enemy or actor, it's going to add the state,
There
my
it
state,
is.
or at least it's going to have a 50% chance to do so when this attack hits. Another way to change a state is go to the change state right here for an event, set a certain actor or the entire party to gain a certain state, add or remove the state, and then select the state you wish to use. Another
I
way
wonder
to
did he
change
have to
state is
write
go
all
to
this
the
down?
change state right here for an event.
Hey,
set
it's
a
always
certain
been like
actor
that.
or the entire
And which is, it shouldn't be. That's why I was saying, if y'all, now, I know you don't want him, and I get it. But if New York, and I always said this, and I stand by, and of course, I mean, we'll just be on the opposite things of that thing, because, Lakers, Knicks, I understand. I felt that the way we were acting as the Lakers, I felt that we should have been doing what the Knicks were doing. What y'all were doing is just, we got 16 championships. We got 16 championships. We got 17 now, but we, at that time, before we got LeBron, we had 16 championships. We didn't need to gut the everything. Y'all have not won a championship since most of everybody who's watching the stream was alive. Since the 70s. Y'all ain't won since 71, 72. So you needed a splash. And in the East is still not as good as the West. The West has gotten really good again. And I felt that his cachet, he would have did the same thing to your team what he's doing to mine. But if y'all would have got a championship with him, he may become one of the greatest Knicks of all time. I know they trying to make him a great Laker. He's not. But y'all ain't had a championship in 50 years. 50 years. 50 years. What I don't want. I guess what would we trade for the Sixers? Sixers ain't got no picks. I trade. Give me Zion. I take LeBron for Zion, or give me back Ingram, some picks, and give me Ingram some picks, and what's his name? Well, I can't remember his name. He's gone under the McCollum. I'll take CJ, because the money matches. I know what you're trying. That's all I'm trying to say. It's no disrespect to the Knicks. I like the Knicks. I'm not playing with the Lakers, I always play with the Knicks on 2K. When the game drops in price again, I'm gonna get it for Steam. I can't see it's too many games out for me to sit here. I'm gonna wait till it gets to $20 and then I'm gonna buy it. I'm not about to pay $60 for the game when it's like 1 million to RPGs and just other games out right now. I can't do it. But I was really hoping we trade him, but we didn't. All that passive aggressive shit, I can't stand it. But that's what I'm saying. Could you imagine? Look how big Melo was. Prime Melo. Look how big it would just be like essentially switching LeBron for Randall. I think Randall right now, because his youth is better than LeBron. I know LeBron pushes up more numbers, but what Randall does in the system of the team, that actually helps win shares more than it does with LeBron. And yeah, we get LeBron as a better player. I'm not going to sit there and question that and say that. LeBron is going to go down as a better player than Randall. But when one person's career is, and the other one still has, like, Randall's not even 30 yet. I think, Randall's 27, 28? So, man. Yo, what's good with you, Tommy? But you and LA people coming over to New York taking over, that was hilarious. Bro, the Lakers is the biggest franchise in basketball. That's why I want him off my squad. LeBron is not bigger than the Lakers. He does not deserve a statue. Look, I'm grazie. I don't want to hear about this man getting a statue. Genie Bus, please don't get this dude no goddamn statue. What has he done? Derek Fisher deserves a statue before LeBron. Stop it. Get Robert Horry. Stop it. Do you hate LeBron? Darn, I don't hate him. I just don't like how he did my team. If he came, look, I wasn't the biggest fan of his when he came into the league. I actually think Carmelo got shitted on for the Rookie of the Year because they had similar numbers, yet Carmelo helped his team go to the playoffs. His first year was averaging, what was he averaging? Like 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 something. They had very similar numbers. LeBron had more assists, Carmelo had more rebounds, but I guess it rubbed me the wrong way. I'm a Kobe fan. Kobe's my favorite. Magic, Kobe, Kareem, LA native. So the fact that they sit there and defecated on Kobe Bryant, like, because of that Colorado shit, really, that's when the media changed on him. And they made push LeBron. I'm just like, bro, I don't see it. Just because you tattooed Chosen on your back doesn't mean that you're the GOAT. Doesn't mean that you're the new Jordan. I don't think he's better than Kobe. I don't think he's better than Magic. I don't think he's better than Bird. Personally, he doesn't, to me, I don't see that. You got to have that dog, that win, not that pouting, that on the ground at 40 years old. You got a 19-year-old son and you're crying. When he came to my squad in 2018, I said, shit, there goes Ingram. I knew it was going to go there. That was going to go to squad. We as the Lakers should have did the first time. I know we never do that, but you got to change. The only constant in life is change. The fact that the Lakers decided to gut everything for his narrative. At one point in time, there was 9 clutch sport players on my team. That's ridiculous. Come on. That's my thing. LeBron people act like you can't. Bro, thank you. Like, I can't say that word. Because my birthday brother, Kyrie, got into that. I ain't looking at it. But some of the Kanye, Kyrie stuff, they just mention some people's names. And you see how they tag. I ain't got that kind of funds. But we'll leave it at that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You ain't got to say it. That stuff. And you can't say nothing about Beyonce. You can't, oh, God forbid you say something about Jay-Z ain't the best rapper of all time. He's not. It's Tupac. DMX was better than DMX is better than Jay-Z. Eminem is better than Jay-Z. I'm sorry. Jay-Z got some records, but he's LeBron. He's got the longevity. Just because you got longevity does not mean you're LeBron could break every record and still not be the greatest of all time. They say, me and my grandfather argued about this. He told me, man, get out. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you no more. I went to see him. He's like, get out of here. I never thought I'd be mad at somebody. I said, what does he do better than Kobe? What does LeBron do better than Kobe? Well, I said, he's bigger. He ain't got better footwork. No, he don't have better foot. He's not a better defender. Well, you right, Kobe. He can't shoot better. Okay, he got better 3-point percentage. Well, guess what? In 2010, and around that time when Kobe was on his downside after the Achilles, they wasn't shooting threes like that. Was it 10 threes a game? Now, I was watching this thing on YouTube, and I'm sorry, y'all, I just went to a tangent. But now, I'm watching this thing on YouTube, and these dudes, they was talking shit, mad shit. They dribbling. I'm like, really? They dribbling and defending on the 3-point line. So now I think every team takes what? He said, thank you, Cook. Now everybody shooting threes. Nobody's posting up. Nobody's like the NBA has changed with a lot of things. If I was 6'9", and I'm not, and it's no hate. I mean, the dude is one of the greatest players of all time. He's in my top 10. He might be in the top 5, but then I would have to go back and really think, like, do I view him or do I view Duncan better, to be honest with you? And when you really put when you look at it, my G shrank in so many different occasions, man. Like, like honestly, and this narrative where I need more help, I can't. I really. Somebody I was talking to, one of my homegirls, because she's like kind of into sports, but not really. She said to say, yeah, you just can't stand the dude. I was like, he just came to my team. It's, you know what I really can't stand? It's like, all right, it's like having a homeboy or homegirl and they complain about they significant other. Well, it's not so much that. It's like you gave this mofo the power, right? Like, we're the damn Lakers. We're not the Knicks. And I don't mean that with disrespect, Knicks fans. I'm just saying, we had 16 championships before this dude came. We had the greatest scorer, and champion. Like, they skip over Kareem. He's not better than Kareem. Kareem won in college, man. Come on. But that pouting and that you can't say anything about the dude, like these like I say something like how we talk, but man, I had to look at somebody's profile on Instagram. Like, this kid is 19. He's trying to debo me with my opinion. And what I was bringing up about my grandfather is because he's like, I watched the game too. I said, Pawpaw, bro, I said, man to man, your eyes ain't working no more. You're 98. San Cena. Because I watched the game and I see that this dude bulldozes through people, and I also look at the numbers and see his percentage. I also knew that we were going to gut our team, much like New York did for Melo, to get Anthony Davis. At least we got a chip out of it. But then again, like, we got a chip with 4-month layoff. This is literally the best year that Anthony Davis has played as a Laker. But what are we, 27 and 25? This, I almost said that word. This dude is supposed to be the GOAT. $27-25. Come on. You're averaging 25, 9 and 8, and we're losing. You're getting all these. Every time he gets a new accolade, the team loses. Stop, Quentin. Just it's enough. It's all right. It's all right. Let me drink my water. It's your fault, Chariot. I told you, bro. I've been saying it to the homie Chariot for years. I'm like, bro, take this dude to your Knicks. Y'all need him. Y'all need him. Go back home to Cleveland. He gonna force us to sign Bronny. Watch. Oh, if the Lakers sign Bronny, I'm not lying to y'all. I've been a Laker fan for over 30 years. If the Lakers sign Bronny James, and there's no disrespect to Bronny James, he's not as good as projected. He ain't as good as his daddy. I don't know if he ever will be. The arrogance to say that he can play in the NBA from his father is preposterous to me. If the Lakers sign him so he can have the first son and father playing on the same court just to appease to him, I'm done. I can't. I won't watch another game until he's off my squad. The only time I ever considered being a Clipper fan, the only time I ever even looked at the Clippers is when, matter of fact, that was around the time when we got LeBron, and then when Magic had an opportunity to buy the team from Sterling. That's the only time I ever said, hey, you know what? I like what the Clippers is doing. I'm still hating on the Clippers now, even though I do like Kawhi. I like their players. But anyway, all right, I'm over. It's over. The 15-minute basketball rant is over. We're back to the bizarre dance. Look what you did. No, wait, before we do that,
add or remove.
Let me do an enemy. We'll do this. I'm gonna give him this skill. Can I do that? I can do a new one? Now, how do I do that? So what we going on tonight? We're just working on this game I've been doing, Beyond Pixels. So I'm just relearning everything at this moment because I haven't worked on RPG Maker since 2015, and then this is the new one. It's got the same stuff, but it's been so long. I gotta refresh myself. Literally. Can I make a new one? Let me go to items. I'm gonna go other. Yeah, I had to get it off my chest. No, I don't hate old boy. I just don't like him on my team. It kind of hurts my heart. They gonna come after me. Y'all be out. Hey, where that dude Geek at, man? Where? I ain't seen him in about a week or so. Oh shit, the La Media got him. Just look, he didn't even get 500 followers yet. The La Media got him. They got his black ass. We're gonna do wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Woodchuck what? Hold up. You talking about I'm talking about, bro, like making my own game with black protagonists. Once I get out of this, I'll show you what I got so far. My favorite genre is RPGs, and there's 2 black women, no black men. Now, there are black men in RPGs. A few of them. That's where, I don't know if you guys have seen my series, Who's That Black Person? That's one of the reasons why I decided, I don't know why my voice just cracked there. That's one of the reasons why I decided to start doing that, because it's a show. I'm playing that new game. Look at all the brand new games that just came out. Ain't no brothers, ain't no sisters. Ain't nobody look like me. I love the stories, but I'm gonna call a spade, and a spade is black. It ain't enough of us in the stuff. And now, we love anime in video games. Like, it's even Yoshi P even was like, you know what? I realize there's not enough dark complected characters in games. Well, yeah, there's not. And you like my green money. Representation do matter. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to make my own game. That's actually been my personal dream since I was like 18. But life comes up, and I started YouTube was in 2016, and then 2019 on Twitch. And those were both of the reasons why to promote or make my own games, and it ended up me talking about everybody else's games. But the more years and went on, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dedicate at least 2 days a week out of stream. I started last year, but we fell off a little bit. So we doing our best to keep up with this year. It ain't a resolution. It's just, I want to call it a necessity, because I feel that it's something I have to do. It's just a dream. I want what's in here, and I have so many stories and so many visions with stuff. I don't know if I have it. I think it's just in this drawer, but here's a little bit of it. No, that's not it. Here's some of it here, and this isn't all of the stuff here. No, that's not even really it. But this is just a little bit of the things. I had a whole bunch of stuff that I kept since I was 18. A lot of stuff just got mixed in over time or lost over time. But I remember borrowing my homeboy's, his mom had a electric typewriter, a color electric typewriter. What's up, Jack? We're in the building. What's good with you? So, this is going to be the first official game. I've done some simple stuff on RPG Maker years ago, in 98, 99. But that's why I wanted to do the process here. So that's how I got to learn it. I got to reteach myself. But yeah, that's where we at. But I always wrote, I went to school for it too. But the bad thing about it is video games is one of those weird genres up until recently, where you can go to I guess maybe 10 years ago, and their game art and design still is not game art. I mean, it's game art. It wasn't what was the name of that school? Because I was going to go there, and then a homeboy talked me out of it, because he graduated from there in like 2011. And what's the name of that school? The one they kept promoting. Not Westwood, because that's where I went. And then that school went under. Fuck, I forgot the name of that school. The one that's it's in Santa Monica, and it's right next to Blizzard. But a lot of people used to because I remember I paid a little $100 entry test fee and stuff. But it's a very niche genre. And the thing I want to do is be like the directive creative, like the scenario writer that creates the scenarios and the main, like the producer of the game. There's no schooling for that. It's kind of like who you know, and you just take a whole bunch of combination of other things and try to mix it. So I figured, let me try my best to go the indie route. It wasn't Full Sail. DigiPen is in Washington. It was a school out here in LA, in Santa Monica. Shit, I forgot the name of it. But Full Sail is expensive. Full Sail, I think that was the one I wanted to go to. It was Full Sail and the one that's off of Sunset Boulevard downtown. But DigiPen was the only school when I graduated from high school that was in Redmond, Washington, that was sponsored by Nintendo, that was doing video games at that time. But most places was like, when I went, I majored in game art, and then, you know, like the undergrad stuff, or, you know, the other classes you had to take was graphic design, animation, and then we did a little bit of like Maya and 3D Studio Max. That's one of the reasons why I know how to do a lot of Adobe stuff, because we really specialized in Adobe stuff. They wanted us, the school at that time said they wanted us to be versed, because the way video games were, you know, you probably wouldn't just get a job. And a lot of people got a job doing game testing, and I was going to do that at one time, but I'm glad I didn't, because my homeboy who did it for so many years, he said, man, knowing you, he goes, I don't know if that would have been the best gig for you, because it would have burned you out of the, you know, your love for games, because you're just kind of playing the same game over and over and over and over again. He goes, it's not on the same stage sometimes. It's not as fun as you think it is. And he said that's why it kind of burned me out of it. And I could tell, because when he games, he plays like a goddamn robot. He does play. He plays like a robot. He plays. You know how you can play a game where you just knew exactly what to do, and then you'll spam that shit, and then you'll just do another move. Like, it's no organicness to it. It's no ebb and flow like water. I majored in CS, computer graphics, as the only remote video. Yeah, see, that's what I had to do. It was like, they said, you want to major in graphic design, or you want to do like, and if you go game art and design, it had a piece of, you had to learn how to do some graphic design to market yourself. And then you, of course, you had to do the basic study stuff. And then you did some, and I had already did some classes before, like some associate stuff before with animation, because I had tried this before. You know, I went, like, right when I got out of I would say 3 years after I got out of high school, I just wanted to work, because I hated school. I wasn't bad at school. I just didn't like it. Let me just put a fake, what item should I, here, I'll just use this. Yeah, we'll just use that for that. No damage. That's wood. Scope, ally, none, side, none, number, 1, all, alive, dead. Okay. Occasion, battle screen, menu screen, battle screen, consumable, no. Price, we'll do 10. Regular item, key item, no hidden item, excuse me. Success rate, we'll do 45. I'm gonna be a hater. Hit, I don't know what that's about. Scope, ally, none. Just regular item. And then can I copy this? Copy this. And then what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna do, ooh, he got that curse wood. Wood. Can be used for creating curse weapons. Man, it's actually a bot. Oh, you talking about me? Right? Y'all know I made Akasha. Like, that was one of my funnest streaming times, or funnest moments, is making Akasha, to be honest with you. I would like to go back and make more. Like, the goal is one day is to, when I get to that level, again, we're crawling right now, but when I get to that level, is to be able to make the characters in the same, you know, the same vein as Akasha is, because like how she is like, this is a V-Roid model, and then create them customly. Like I started off last year attempting to do that, but if you don't know the basics of the basics, yeah, then you're, you know, it can be a little harsh. But I want to go back and make them look like full humanoid characters where they're proportioned and everything. So that's going to be, so this is just the first project. So I'm only going to make, I only want this to be like a RPG graphic novel type game. I'm aiming for maybe 2 hours of gameplay. So we're thinking like Colonel Sanders. And thankfully with RPG Maker, you can commercially put, you know, use it and put it on Steam and stuff. So the reason why I'm customized, I want it to look as good as it can. Is that, what should I use as a curse? I'll just put that as a curse. And then I'm gonna go to, and no, I'm gonna put this at 95, right? And then we'll test it out. Regular item, battle screen, scope, none. Okay. And then we'll go to enemies, and then we'll go to the Trinit. And then we're gonna go to drops. Go good wood. And then we're going to go. All right. Can I put another one? Yeah. And then we're gonna go to, got the crab meat. Something purple. Yep. Okay, cool. You're on the same page. Then we're gonna apply that and then go. And then you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go to edit. Goblin. There it is. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go around and something's wrong with my party. Oh, so these are the characters that I've done so far. I gotta fix her because that's not really the suit I want. We're gonna delete that too because I think that might have something to do with it. Clear that. But yeah, I wanted a demo by my birthday. My birthday is March 23rd, so I don't know if it'll be one out by then. But I want to have this game done by in a year. And that's being too effing generous with myself, to be very honest with you, because I really should have it done before then. I don't know why. Classes, sorcerers. I did want to do that though. We just learned about that, didn't we? We just were on classes, remember? And these were the skills they could use. Where was the weapons? I'll take the damn glasses off. My eyes is eyesing. Troops. Okay. Terms, types. Was it types? It wasn't types. Oh, it was. System. I don't want that. Why not? Starting party. Okay. It's quiet. Starting position. We'll do right there. Bow, none. All right. Hey, appreciate it. We just jumping into it. Well, you remember from the battles I've had before with doing too much and not enough. What I'm doing now is just doing my best just to jump into it. And then I'll just grow and delete it the way I want it as we're going. It was okay. No, where was that? I don't want to have to go back and look. Was it under skills? No. Items? No. Weapons? Son of a gun. Hold on. Let's go back.
So, good news, everybody. Armor. So we'll change weapons. We'll increase our gun by 1.
I want to see where he was.
Our gun. We'll go into equip, say, try to remove them. Back to our actors or our classes for this example. We can make it so a certain.
It was under actors. Dee. It's right there. It was right there. It was right there.
Down here we have the remove by damage. This will mean that there's a certain amount of chance every time the player is damaged for the state to be removed. Right now, this will make it so there's 100.
Damn, what's that next video? That next video is 17 minutes. What video is that? Traits. Switches and variables. Oh, I'm on states now.
The state will be removed when the player is damaged by it. So we set it something like 20.
And we already did that.
The state continues on each and every turn. See right here, the armor's right here.
Okay, so we're about right there. I'm trying to space out my questions. Oh no, you good, bro? You good? How did you come up with their names? Well, I have a list of some of the names that I have been using or wanted for a while. And then what I start doing too is literally I went and looked up black names, and then I would put them try to make them fantasy and try to sound like. And I got a homie named Jerome, and I thought that it would be cool that in Terra, in the other world, he would go by Rome, because that's what we call the homie Rome instead of Jerome. We would call him Rome, and I wanted to give where you knew he was black, and Aqua. Water's my favorite element, and I have a crush on Kingdom Hearts Aqua. She's a baddie. And then Pyra, even though I'm not a big fan of Pyra, I'm more of a Nia fan. I wasn't really sold on Mithra either. I'm talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I did always like the name, and it means fire. So a lot of the characters, I wanted it to be. I personally think that some of the games that in things that people resonate the easiest with are names that we know, can pronounce, and that are familiar. Aqua means water. Pyra means fire. Raya is, I think I got it from, it's like Arabic from something of wind, like Raya. Plus I had a homegirl, her name was Raya. Again, I wanted to have that black African American feel to it. And which is good. A lot of the sisters that see it, They like it, and if y'all know anything, women put their money where their mouths is. Literally, if you can get some women to like your stuff, then the dudes will follow. Let's put it that way. That wasn't the original reason why, but and then Dia means earth. It's a abbreviation for the word that means earth. But I did a combination of the Google. I use GTP still as a tool to ask questions and then give, have some of the stuff that I want and then mix that and then Google it. So, do some research. I have my weapons idea already. Ooh, what you doing? What you doing, Draft? But I do have a lot of different names that I will just have like one of my main characters from my story I want to eventually get to, my Final Fantasy Star Wars in Space Refugee Star. The main hero's name is Cross Life, and I had another character named Bind Cross, but when I was creating Cross Life, and his name is Life because he uses water. He's a hydrokinetic, and he uses water. He manipulates water to the molecular level and stuff. So that was the reason why, his code name was, Life, as in water, because water is life. That idea I got from one of my homeboys. He was talking, one day we were just sitting there, just chilling and stuff. And he's like, cuz I gotta go get that. I gotta go get some of that life. I said, what? Cause you know that water, that life water. That's how you talk to. That's that life water. I gotta get that life water, bro. I was like, and those wheels in my head begin turning. And then water's my favorite element. So, so I took the name Bind off, put Cross as the first name, and then use Life for water. So, what I wanted to do, we were on that with the actors. Didn't I just, I just got to this. Didn't it say what I could use? I thought I was doing something. I thought we were making progress. It's not here. That's just, I want it where it is the, it's not skills, is it? No. I do like how they already have a whole bunch of the stuff already here. Is it troops? No, it's not troops. I feel like I was just there again. It's right here. The wheels in my head turning.
Class can use a certain weapon.
All right.
So if we go here, we'll see this this class, hero, can equip a sword, general armor, light armor,
oh, there
and
it
a
is,
small
yeah.
shield. Since Wrench fell into light armor section, that meant that our actor right here could equip the wrench. But this class hero can't equip, say, a weapon that is a gun. So they can't equip the weapon gun thingy, unless we make it so they can. And to do so, guess what we have to do? We have to go all the way to this equip section right here. We make it so equipped weapon, gun, and now make it so this class, the hero class, can equip gun weapons. So now back in the game, if we go to equipped once again and go to our protagonist, go to equipped, we'll find that, hey, now we can equip one of these guns. It'll increase our attack by 10, we'll equip it, and we'll say, hey, now we have a gun. Yeah! And for the most part, that's really all there is for weapons and armors. Just make it so you have certain weapons, certain armors, make it so certain classes can or cannot equip these weapons or armors to make it so certain limits or not limits at all. perhaps you want to go down to the types and make so there's only one type of armor, one type of weapon, and every actor can equip this weapon or armor, so you don't have to worry about having all these crazy different limits and Now when it comes to creating your battles within your RPG Maker MV game, there's one...
Ooh wee. Where's the ship at? I do want to change something too. I'm gonna die here. I don't know why this freaking character is there. Damn, you gone, bro. You dead. You dead, bro. You dead, big guy. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe because I was on that other thing. All right, let's see if I can get to there. Let's go. One of the things I'm gonna have to really establish first too is to get the battle system the way I want it, and I want to use the battle system. I'm got a paper rock scissors battle system that I want to use with this. Give me that crab meat. I wish you can go out there and just beat up crabs and get crab meat. Crab meat expensive now. Ooh, wee, look how easy that is. See, when I was doing this on Bakken, oh, y'all, it took so long to do this on Bakken. But look how easy this is to do now. Grazie. Oh, these rich white ladies, what's up? What's up with you, Ma? Thank you. You got something else? So... Dang, okay. You gotta be rude. Okay, so you don't know shit, that's what you're saying. And the ladies, they all got their backs turned on me though. They got their backs turned on me. Oops, I wanted to fight the thing I wanted to fight is the damn Trinit. He should be over here in the whoop. Yak. Damn, y'all hit hard. Yak. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hey, bro, let me get up out of here. Yeah, the music's solid. What I like about this, Tommy, is the reason why I went, so let me go all out on this one, or just dig in it, is because you can customize and use all, oopsie, and use all of this stuff. Like the music, as long as I pay for it, it's mine. I can use it for any of my projects as long as I put the Inner Brain gotcha system on it. Okay, so we already did that. It's a couple more things I want to just do before we go back into that. Let me get into to Pirate here. Where is the battle? So what of it? Okay, battle processing. Let me know. I don't wanna do that. I wanna know what's on your mind. We're gonna do enemies. And then I'm gonna do image. And then I'm gonna do Pyra. Are you even in here? You're not. Find it. So I gotta add it to the actual MZ. These is the stuff if y'all was wondering. This is my recordings. Dead. Should be under images. I already have it under pictures. Can I redirect that or no? Damn, that's that rain. All right, here we go. So let's cancel that. Travis like, I don't know. Huh? Da-na-na-na. Where are you at? Okay, hold on. Do I have to close it? Or is it a way for me to refresh? Let me close it and then I'll just bring it back. I don't think that's it. It is. Why do I keep clicking on her? I don't see her. Oh, is it? She not in this one? Where did I put her before? Okay. Here we go. Oh. Can I shrink the damn picture? Yikes. shit. Let's do this then. Let's do this. This is how it should be. But this is one of the characters that I did. Her defense should be lower. Her attack should be 13. Well, 15. Her magic attack should be 17. She should drop an item. We'll do a super potion. And then her skills, she should have where's the can I do a E? Okay, you're still taking your time there, Mr. Photoshop. I want to name this. What did I have it named? BPTL? And then I see that symbol on your chest too. Who's your favorite Flash, Barry or Wally? I'm gonna have to go because I didn't read a lot of Flash, but I did watch the show, and I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with Barry. I'm gonna go with Barry. I know a lot of people love Wally, but I can't speak too much on it because I know Flash, but I don't know Flash like that. Not enough to go to bat for him. I don't know him like that. I used to have a matter of fact, I haven't worn that in a while. A Wolverine shirt. All right, let's see. If this is gonna work. You know what I do like about some programs? They'll. Yeah, maybe. Huh? Oh, that's right, because I did rename it. Okay, that should be it. Okay. Now growing up, it was Wally because of the Justice League. Oh, that's right. Yes, I didn't know which one it was. But the show made me love Barry. Yeah, that's why I knew more about Barry than I did about Wally. I didn't know who it was that was on the Justice League. Man, if DC would have they wouldn't be floating and floundering Plus, who's bright? I mean, I know ladies love Momoa, but just like ladies love Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, which I just started rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way, for those of y'all who watch anime. But if you can't look at Jason Momoa and see that he should have been freaking Lobo instead of being Aquaman, I mean, come on now. What are we really doing here? What are we really doing here? Oh, I gotta do it as a troop. That's why. So I troop, yeah. Okay, so let me do this as a troop. Pyra. And we'll just add her to right here. And then we'll do change background music, the background. We'll do temple. Ooh. Why is it? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Never giving mercy. Pyra, you so thirsty. I still have to fight that damn wood beast. Okay. There it is. What does that do? This game will not end even if the party members are defeated. The character branch defines how to... Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. And what it's done too is because, see, these are all the default characters. See, that this is Pyra. That's the Caucasian version of Pyra. So I go back and I edit each one to make them look, you know, lips, hair, nose, as much as possible. I still don't like her lips here. I gotta fix that. But you know, which is one of the reasons why I stopped, because I was doing so much when it come to that. It's just that I want it to be, well, if you play it, it doesn't feel like, because it's so many RPG Maker games that's out, they feel so generic that they get lost in the sea of things. And I really want to make an experience, just kind of think about how the original Final Fantasy was. I want to make some kind of experience like that. My head's cold. I want to make some type of experience where that it doesn't feel like you're playing a game that I did myself. Like, I wanted to feel like a game with, like a team of people and did it. But yeah, it can feel overwhelming sometimes. That's why I just was like, let me just jump in and do it. Let's test it out. Hey man, I appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to keep going to get it. I want to get it out there. And once I see it get out there, the first one, then I'm gonna be motivated to do more. Let me check to see if this Trinit thing works. What I really want to get into is the custom battles, because I want to see what I can do with the custom battles. They're strong. There it is. Ew. I don't know if I can win this. Woo. Damn. Woo. Come on. Ah. You wasn't supposed to see that, yeah? Oh shit. I hit it pretty hard, didn't I? I don't know what kind of writing I was doing, but she wasn't with it either. Stop following me. Well, that works. Let me get out of here.
Just bring it.
Ooh, we going toe to toe. Oh my God. Oh, that's it. Fudge you, bro. Okay, I'm not ready for you. All right. Just wanted to see if you had some dry wood. Whatever. Okay, so we know that works a little bit. We know that works. I don't know why she wasn't showing up anymore. Okay.
My state, it has this icon. If the player has a state, he cannot move at all, which means all of his turns are skipped. In terms of being shown on the player's actual screen, it is a priority of 20, which means it's pretty low and probably other icons will override it. Its motion will be dead, which means the player will be lying there dead. It'll have a silence overlay, which means it'll have the silence icon flying above its head. We have a condition that removes at the battle end, which means at the end of the battle, all these states, for all the people that have this state will have it removed. We have remove by restriction, checked off, which means it can't be removed by any other states. Another way it can be removed is that if the player has it for 3 turns in a battle, then it'll be removed. It can also be removed by having the player be hit, and there's a 20% chance it will be removed. Finally, if you somehow get this state outside of battle, you can remove by walking 20 steps. It has all these messages that can be played, and the effects it does have on the player is that it removes 50% of the player's attack. Oh, okay, so the real question is now, how do you actually get one of these states onto an actor or enemy? And the answer is, you have multiple choices, but one good way to do it is just go to skills, go to the effects, so we'll go to like skill 11, give it an effect that does state, add state, and just add the state you wish to use, 100% chance, or you can make it like 50% chance. And this makes it so that when this skill is used on an enemy or actor, it's going to add the state, my state, or at least it's going to have a 50% chance to do so when this attack hits. Another way to change a state is go to the change state right here for an event, set a certain actor or the entire party to gain a certain state, add or remove the state, and then select the state you wish to use. So for this example, if we set this to this event right here will make it so this actor will add my state to that person. So this will happen when this event is run. And so
hey, you got it, bro.
For this video, it's very confusing, but I would highly recommend just going through and testing on each and every state and seeing how they work in your game. Next video, we'll be going over the final part of the battle mechanics, which will be the traits of your armors, weapons, your states, your classes, and your actors, and how they all interact with each other, and what each and all those stats and weird things do. But that's all for this tutorial. Until next time, RPG Maker tutorial end. Oh. Here we have them, traits. If we look in the very top right of this box right here, we'll find our special little traits box located right here. We mentioned these quite a few times throughout the previous tutorials, but today's video is going to be focusing on purely traits. And there is a lot of information to go through.
Oh my!
Traits can be best described as traits. They're just various aspects that an actor or enemy can hold throughout the game. Now, if you may remembered, there's going to be a lot of things that take into account for giving traits to your actors. So for example, an actor, say for our, I'm just gonna call this T from now on, our T actor, this person can have the traits from this box right here, but they'll also have the traits from their class, which is a hero class, which we'll find right here, which are gonna be all these. Furthermore, since this person's gonna be holding a weapon and armors like you can see down here, they're gonna have all the traits from all the weapons, such as a sword right here, and all the armors they're equipping, so right here. And finally, they're going to have all the traits from the state they could have afflicted with. So for example, if they're afflicted with sleep, they're going to have all these traits right here. And that's pretty much the gist of how traits work. Pretty much an actor's traits is going to be the sum of everything they have currently equipped or afflicted with. And finally, we're also going to traits for the enemies. Since the enemies aren't going to be really holding weapons or armors or
I want to
classes,
see. I'm gonna skip this for just for now
put all the enemies' traits you want.
because I want to see something else. I want to see something if he has something with battles.
In today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to add battles into your RPG Maker MZ game. Go the stats of the monster. Set which region ID you want.
Wanna Jack Bandit. Am I? It's me. Let's see what the answers are. Yeah, I don't want to do grid yet. I'm not on that particular level to do grid yet. But I do want to do... that's 3 years ago. Let it. Oh, they're talking about VX. So let's do this. I'll put RP Rogue Maker. Oh, I liked it. This is actually what I kind of wanted. Right? Herish. Not exactly this, but something similar like Lufia battle system, where you see the back of the characters.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Pham, and
What's
I want
up,
to
T?
demo my custom battle system in RPG Maker.
What's up?
The entire framework is almost finished, but the art definitely needs to be redone
Okay.
and polished a little bit. So everything that you see is definitely not final.
Okay, I feel
Let's
you.
enjoy the video.
I like that. Oh, that's actually really clever. This is old. I'm just gonna save this just
Hey guys,
in case I need it
my name is
again.
Thomas Pham, and I wanted to demo my custom battle system in RPG Maker MV. The entire framework is almost finished, but the art definitely needs to be redone and polished a little bit, so everything that you see is definitely not final. But please enjoy the video.
Good work though. Look at this. Look at this. The battle system might be the most important with these. Oh wow, what the F? Lord have mercy. See, he used that other program. He used Unite. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my Lord. See, that's what I was saying. That looks good. He might have custom battle. Like, he actually might have a custom battle system. He literally might have a custom battle system in here. My bad. I pressed the wrong button.
Tutorial. As you saw last episode, we created this HUD right here. We have our animated name, our rotating background magic circle,
ooh,
and a tilted HUD maker, gauge thingy chilling out right there. Anyway, in this episode, we'll be going over how to make a proper battle HUD. Now, this can get a little difficult, so I'll be stepping this through very slowly. And in fact, this won't be much of a, typical episode where I jump cut everything. Instead, I'm just gonna slowly and carefully make a battle HUD in front of you guys. So let's get straight into things. As you saw, I used the menu editor to remove that battle status window, and now I can go into HUD Maker to start editing our HUD. So to start, let's make it very, very simple. We'll just add an actor face like this right here. Create new one for the actor face right about, I guess right about here looks good. Oh, yep, there we go. Cool. Next, we'll add their name, so we'll add a text. We'll make it so it's aligned in the center right there. And then, of course, set the evaluation to be gameparty.leader.name, just like that. Close that off and be ready to go just like that. Of course, once again, we'll throw this to maybe a layer higher than that, refresh, and then just place it on top like that. In fact, we'll make it so it's going to be snap type relative, so it does that exactly perfect.
See why I have to watch the other videos? My guy goes so fast. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about earlier, you guys. RPG Maker Unite. Really? Oh my God. I've watched a lot of them. Intro cutscenes, haven't seen that yet. Animations. We put switches. Auto run. Hello, nurse. Hmm. $30. Okie dokie. What is that? Battle scroll backwards? Like, I'll buy a plug-in.
Battle backgrounds, they're pretty cool.
Oh,
but,
battle
you know,
backgrounds,
they're
battle backgrounds,
I mean,
dude.
I mean, like, it's just cool, but like, it's just not moving. It's sitting there chilling. I guess realistically, that's sort of what's supposed to happen. But you know, you want things a little bit more interesting than this, don't you? So let's get straight into it. The Battle Back Scroll plugin, a plugin that makes so you can make your battle background scroll like they're a parallax image on your map or something like that. Simply go into the troop you wish to have a scrolling background on and use the following note tag: back 1 or 2 based on the background 1 or 2 you wish to scroll, dash speed, then a colon, then the X and Y speed. So say for example, we'll do speed 6 and 0 for the Y speed, like that. And when you fight that troop, you'll see those effects in the battle as you see right here with the ground moving in that specific speed, and yeah, pretty cool, right? Oh man, yeah. Realistically, however, you may want to do something like this. First, let's go into our battle backgrounds. As you may notice, battle backgrounds are split into 2 different types. Battle background 1, which is going to be on the lower layer, and battle background 2, which is on the higher layer. By default, RPG Maker MV makes it so the ground layer is going to be the one that's on the bottom, and it's going to be the big one that covers up everything, and the second layer is going to be the background itself. But instead of doing that, I would recommend making it so the bottom layer could be like a sky layer like this, then the top layer would be actually the stand, or like the place where the people are standing on. Say for example, we set it to the ship deck background like this. Now when we fight the troop, as you can see, it'll have this effect that the players are fighting on a boat with the sky scrolling in the background, implying that the boat is moving or something like that. And it looks better, I guess. But of course, it's up to you on what you want to do. You can also combine these 2 together, so you can do Battle Back 1 and also Battle Background 2 and give 2 his speed just like that. You don't have to switch a Battle Background scroll speed with a plug command. Simply go into your plug command like this and use the following plugin command. So set Battle Back 1 scroll speed or set Battle Back 2 scroll speed, then input the X and Y values of the speed you wish to use. So say for example, a speed of 4 on the X plane and a speed of maybe 2 on the Y plane, just like that. But anyway, that's about it for this plugin.
No, I just put it to widescreen.
Or yeah, that's probably where it is. Hope. Anyway, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure.
I did it. Let me do it this way. B-A-T-T-L-E.
So far, we've been able to make events occur on the map. So for example, an NPC right here, you just interact with it and all the events occur, or perhaps one of these events right here, you just walk on top of it and then it transfers you to the town and stuff, and that's all cool and all. But what we haven't done is the events within a battle, which we'll be doing today. So go into your database and go to your troops tab right here, and as you may notice, each and every troop has their own battle event section right here. This is where you can actually make events occur within the actual battle itself, and this is what we'll be doing today in this video. So for this example, let's make events for our boss ogre right here. Now the way it works is going to be a little different from the usual events that occur in the map. Like with the map, we have multiple tabs right here, so we can just create new tabs or delete them as we choose. We have a condition, and we have a span. And then in here, we can just put all the events we need. So let's first review how everything works. To start off, we have conditions. These are similar to the conditions on the page, But something a little different is, if you have no conditions here, that means this will not run whatsoever. So first of all, you have to have a condition. You can have turn end, which means it happens at the end of the turn.
I just want to see what happens.
That's a good way. If it's true that turn, it's going to run battle. In other words, it's only going to be called once. So even now, after we continue to attack, that event is not going to be called, even those conditions still should be true. Next, let's try setting this span to turn. This will mean this turn, what's going to happen is, then voila, we're going to see this dialogue over and over and over again, just like that. Now finally, let's
that's
try
not what I
want
to see.
Which should make it so the exact moment his HP goes below 70%, it'll continue to run over and over and over again as long as this condition is true. Oh, and there we go. The exact moment the ogre's HP went below 70%.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Battle Core. What exactly is the Battle Core? I'm gonna save this one. This isn't exactly what I wanted either, but ooh, that's a good one. Oops. I wonder does Steam have something?
Hey, game makers.
Hey!
So you're the program of choice.
The homegirl
Let's say
Echo.
RPG Maker. How
I got a
do
bump right on my
make a
nose.
game? Let me rephrase that. How do you make a game that's mechanics? By now, everyone and their grandmother has played a side view turn-based RPG.
Yep.
Does this mean it's bad and should not say things like battle weather or heads-up displays, battle background scrolling or smooth screen scrolling, victory battle screens, battle transitions? I was going to Google and searching RPG Maker MV. This is the feature I'm looking for. Of what you're doing can be very hard. The vast majority of the ones I come across are very, this is my first game and I'm going to sell it feeling. You look at them and you can tell it's made by someone who either didn't put much effort in it to begin with, or someone who genuinely just hasn't had enough practice yet. But putting your game out into the world should be a happy feeling, not everyone telling you how terrible it is.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's the best you can. And there's not
That's
just
really
one way.
nice looking.
In fact, I can't do that box. You usually want more of it. And one of the most fun ways to do that is to incorporate what you love about something into your own creation. People learn by interpreting what others do. Don't copy, but be inspired and create something unique to you.
Let me close this. Yeah, this looks good.
This is Beloved Rapture, being developed by a small team led by Blind, who is at Beloved Rapture over on Twitter. And you won't believe this, but this gorgeous RPG is being developed in RPG Maker 2003.
I believe it.
For those that don't know, RM2K3 did not feature an add-on system. It simply has the standard event scripting that has been a staple of the engine since it began. So you can understand why this is so technically impressive. The game features LGBT characters and themes, some of the best looking environments I've seen in a game of this genre, very clean and aesthetic UI design, and a beautiful soundtrack. The developer has even included a modern mode if you want to experience the story and not have to face random encounters or grind. If you love SNES era RPGs, you'll feel right at home in this imaginative take on the genre. The demo for Beloved Rapture is available on Steam, and if you're an RPG Maker fan, I highly recommend checking this out. This isn't one to miss. This is Beloved Rapture, being developed by a small team led by Blind, who is at Beloved Rapture over on Twitter.
Your move, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! I was looking for... I thought they might have like a... That's new? No, that's old. Didn't I buy that? I could have sworn I bought that. Yeah. It has to be.
RPG Maker tip number 14. This is going to be a follow-up tip to tip number 13, where I showed you how to add your launch DLC resources. In this tip, I'm going to be showing you how to add your plugins. In your Steam library, right-click RPG Maker MZ, go to Manage, and Browse Local Files. Once you're in this folder, you're going to want to go into DLC, Basic Resources, and then plugins. Press Ctrl A and Ctrl C to copy both of these folders. After you've copied those plugins, you're going to want to go into your game folder. If you don't know where that is, open RPG Maker MZ and open your project, click Game, and then open folder. After you've opened your project folder, go ahead and close out of RPG Maker MZ. To add your plugins, you're going to want to go to JS, go to Plugins, and then press Ctrl V to paste the two folders. Now that your plugins are in your project folder, you can click Plugins. You won't see any of this here. Just click an empty space, click this button here, and you can see all your plugins are here. In the next few tip videos, I'll be showing you how to utilize some of the best plugins that come with the launch DLC. RPG Maker tip.
That's Bulbasaur. Or Ivysaur. Venusaur. I named every single one. The battle system is the most really in the RPG Maker. I want to say the battle system might be the most important thing, in the graphics, mainly because to get it to stand out. Oh my God, 10,000 hours. Huh. I'm gonna shut it down here in a second, y'all. I wanted to find out the battle system. This looks nice. None of these are kind of like what I'm looking for, but That's nice, actually. But how do they do this? Like, how did you do that is the question. Oh, okay. Well, you're gone. So, okay. So I've been naming it wrong. It's called, instead of battle system, I need to be looking at battle HUDs rather than system. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, like this. What is this? That battle looked good, though.
How's it going, everybody?
What's up?
Here. So he's trying to make this work so when you click on it, it actually adds the number. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick, KB. You can add that to your own desire. There. So start this line and then this line.
Oh, that's the homie Driftwood. Huh. He's a half a horse. Okay, that's interesting. The panel system? What's that, Craig? I need to learn how to do to transform my HUD from being that ugly thing. I don't think we're gonna get that tonight. Let's see what F12 does. They said something about F12 brings up. the Battle HUD, and it didn't. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all sliding through. I will be back on Friday, and hopefully by then we're gonna be focusing and doing some more on these Battle HUDs. Ain't nobody on the dance floor. Ain't nobody on the dance floor. So I'm actually gonna call it a night here, y'all. I appreciate you sliding through. We will be back on Friday, and then Saturday, a special archives for the ladies. Oh, it's Catherine. It's gonna be 7 hours of that full body experience. But y'all remember to eat, geek, sleep, repeat. Make sure if you're on the YouTube box and you like the content, hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. I will be making regular videos for both of y'all on Twitch and on YouTube. We'll be making regular videos coming back on the tube soon. But until next time, y'all, remember to eat, geek, sleep, repeat. I'll holla.